The most anticipated cinematic and sports event is almost here. If you haven't guessed already, we're talking about Space Jam, and we're celebrating the only way we know how and breaking open some 90s Space Jam packs to celebrate the new Space Jam coming out this week. Let's get right into it. Welcome to the most passionate content for card collectors on YouTube and possibly the whole entire internet. As usual, I am your host, Jake Roy. 90s BBall cards here on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, every now and again a little bit of TikTok as well. So, like I said, we are busting open some packs of 1996 Space Jam to celebrate the new 2021 Space Jam film. So we're talking about the Jordan Space Jam with the Monstars, and the LeBron Space Jam, the new legacy with the Goon Squad, is coming out. My daughter and her cousins are very excited. We're planning to all go and see that. And I told her, so we will finally be able to put the debate to rest. After she was excited to watch the old one with me, I said, well, when we go and see the new one, you're going to have to tell me who is better, LeBron James or Michael Jordan. So she will give us her verdict, and that will settle that discussion for all time. So before we get into the packs, let's take a look at some of the fire in my collection and what we could be looking at getting in these packs. Alright, so here we go. We've got some of the cards from my PC. We'll buzz through what we can get for inserts and talk a little bit about the packs before we bust into them. So the first thing that we can get right here are Marvin's movie clips or film clips. So you can see Marvin the Martian, one of the fan favorites right there. And this is one of the ones with the Monstars, and you can see their coach or GM, whatever you want to call him. A lot of people say that his character was taken after Jerry Krause. But anyway, so those are about 2 in every pack. So we should be seeing some more of those. Not a ton of value here. So this Monstars one is about $1 card. None of them really get much more than $1 or $2 in, the open market. So again, pretty common to find these, but definitely fun stuff there for Looney Tunes fans for sure. The next one here I don't have, but it's the Stick'ems. So those are very popular. If you get one of, the Jordan, Lola Bunny, and Bugs Bunny are the most popular ones. Those are 1 per hobby pack, so we should be seeing a couple of those, so don't worry. You'll see what those look like in short order here. The Jordan is really the one that we want to see. Those go for about $50 right now. Sometimes you can see those get stuck to the other cards, and condition can be a little bit of an issue there. Bugs Bunny, you're looking at $10 to $15. Lola Bunny, you're looking at $10 to $15. The Monstar, $5 to $10. So you get the idea. The Jordan's really the one that we want to get, and everything else is a shade below that. So again, we should be seeing 2 of those. Hopefully we get the one that we are after. The next one is a scratcher, 1 in 3 packs. Those basically have a score that you can scratch off. I'm not sure what exactly you won for that game. Typically a scratcher is a little bit of a lottery or a contest of some sort. So not sure what the prize would be there, but again, not a lot of value. The most expensive one being a Jordan is $1 to $5 on that one. So nothing too crazy, but a good chance to get one, 1 in 3 packs. The next one that we have here is the silver screen, or they call it Jordan silver screen. So you can see the silver foil all around, and these were different clips throughout the film. These were 1 in 5 in hobby packs only. So this is one of the more visually appealing ones to me that I really like. And I really like it with the Monstars. You can see Jordan's head there. That's when they first kind of saw what they were up against. So a really cool part of the movie for me anyway. So there are a number of different scenes throughout the movie that are, pretty iconic scenes from the film. The most expensive being the Jordan. Those are $90 to $100 in good shape. Again, anytime we have foil, you can always see chipping. So would love to see us get a Jordan. The Bugs Bunny one is about $30. There's a Daffy Duck that's about $30. There's one with Bugs Bunny and Lola, $30. There's a Lola Bunny one, $10 roughly. This Monstars is $10 to $20. So definitely some good value. There's also one with Elmer Fudd looking like a scene from Pulp Fiction. That's about a $20 card. So definitely some fun scenes, some cool stuff. So I'd be excited to see one of those 1 in 5 packs. So there's a good chance we would see one, and hopefully hopefully we get lucky with a nice Jordan in that. That would be great. The next one is really one of the highest or the most sought after ones in this whole set. 1 in 13 packs for the Jordan's Toon Squad. Those are really sought after because they've got the hollow foil. Everybody loves hollow foil. The Toon Squad, it only shows the characters from the Looney Tunes that were on Jordan's team. There's not a Jordan, but there is a Bugs Bunny. The Bugs Bunny is a 70 to 80, sometimes even a $90 card right now, which is crazy. All these cards have jumped up incredibly in the last year. A year ago, that was about a $10 to $20 card. So would be great to see us get one of those. Daffy Duck is about a $40 card. Marvin the Martian is about a $40 card, which is, you know, a really cool one. I would love to see us get that. Some of the smaller names are $20 to $30, but again, like those a year ago were about $1 to $5 a lot of times. So hard to find because a lot of them were discarded over the years, but definitely a fun hunt, and maybe we get lucky in these packs today. The next one is a really eye-catching one for me anyway, is the they called these the animation or Animotion. They're lenticular cards, 1 in 35 packs. So this is probably the most prominent one here. Jordan and Bugs Bunny when they first got acclimated in Toontown. So 1 in 35 packs, you know, it's the most scarce one we could pull. But interestingly enough, it pales in comparison to some of the others that we've talked about in terms of value. So these ones, you know, this Jordan one being the most prominent, it's about a $5 to $10 card. Not a ton of value. Most of the other ones are about $1 to $5. So if you like lenticular cards, this is definitely something to go and get. A little motion capture from the movie itself. Very interesting, you know. A lot of sports cards collectors gravitate towards certain lenticulars and not others. We are a fickle bunch for sure. I've never been a huge fan of lenticular cards, so it's interesting that these ones don't demand a little bit more on the market, but it is what it is, as they say. So the last thing we can get, and I believe this Lola fits in there, I'm not 100% sure. I need to get a little bit more educated on this, so if you know, let me know down in the comments. But the Jordan Victory Tour, you can see it displayed prominently on those hobby packs. So it is hobby exclusive, and it's a certain number range throughout the base set. So I think it's like numbers 90 through 106 or something like that. So it's a small bunch from the base set, and I believe this Lola fits in there. So you know, randomly inserted in only hobby packs. So if you're trying to complete the set, these are definitely ones to key in on. Not a ton of value here. The Lola is one of the more sought after ones because it is a pretty cool picture when she really showed everybody what she could do on the basketball court. So another thing to look out for. You know, maybe we find out a little bit more if we pull one that's more prominently featured with the Jordan's Victory Tour in some way. So some of the ones on the bottom here are just some of the Jordan ones that I have in my collection. They're base cards. Those ones have been selling very well in high grades. Obviously, these are raw. So, you know, about $5 for most of the Jordan cards in the set. Sometimes they get $10 to $20 depending if somebody gets really excited to get one. But those ones graded highly by PSA are fairly hard to come by. I'm sure there's a lot that are in the backlogs right now that people are waiting to get back. So, you know, we'll see what we get. Jordan is definitely the guy to get in this set. Bugs Bunny is number 2, but I really enjoy some of those great Monstars cards. So let's bust in and hope we see some of this fire in these packs. All right, so we've got the packs here. We've got 5 packs. I split them up. We've got the regular or retail. There are other ones that denote specifically retail, but you see the price on there. That's what those are. We've got 2 of the hobby, and we've got 1 value added. You may have heard me talk with Brett from Stacking Slabs about myself having picked up about 30 of these packs. I decided to move some of these on to collectors who might enjoy them a little bit more. They have been selling for significantly more than the $1 to $2 I was picking them up for. A lot of them are selling for $20 or more in some cases. So, you know, all these cards have jumped up, and the unopened product, the boxes especially. So we have 5 packs to bust through, some great odds for some great stuff. We're going to start right here with the retail. All right, really cool one there. We already saw a scene similar to that on one of the cards that we saw for the Marvins. So I definitely like that one. Good start. Let's just keep going this way. All right, there's the scratcher. So we did get one. So you can see here, you got the scratch here for the Toon Squad score. So you scratch that off, and I guess you see if you won. So there we go with one of the other ones, the scene from the locker room we already saw before. Here's the Wile E. Coyote. There we go with a Marvin the Martian. We saw that one as well. So another insert there. Pretty cool. And what do we have here? Another Marvin the Martian. So that's another film clip of his. Another insert. All right. There we go with that classic still of the lenticular card we saw before. Another scratcher. All right. There's the Monstars scratcher, but again, the Toon Squad is the score that you could scratch off. Another base here. Classic. These bring back a lot of memories. Nice Jordan there. Sylvester. What is this Sylvester? Something sticky a little bit. Just the base of Sylvester. There's another Marvin the Martian. Should get 2 of those, and looks like the exact same one. We get 3 of those, so looks like we know which ones are the most common. All right, let's go with the value added. These should be very similar. The only difference, no difference in odds, just 2 more cards than you get in the regular. All right, another classic Jordan photo there. All right, looks like a little green screen magic there. Getting a lot of Jordans, which par for the course, I think. Jordan and Porky Pig. There's another Jordan one we saw before. There's one of the Monstars. That's cool. Elmer Fudd, classic. Another Marvin's film clips we saw before. And it's a little bit different than the one we saw before, but very similar. All right, last 2 packs are both hobby packs, so some great stuff we can see in these specifically. Let's hope for some fire. All right, let's start this way. That's an interesting one. I'm not sure what that is. Seems like some sort of oh, there we go. There's one of the Stick'ems. So 1 per pack in the hobby. Daffy Duck with Jordan's special stuff. Put that over here, I think. Oh, there we go with a silver spotlight or the silver screen, something like. Anyway, that's the Elmer Fudd one that we were talking about, and there he is with Yosemite Sam, I think is his name. $20 roughly for that one right now. So that's really cool. Not the Jordan, but still a really cool one. Love this scene when they got Charles Barkley's talent. That kind of started everything. Looks like we've got one of the Monstars here. Oh, no, the same one. Okay. And Pepe Le Pew base card, it looks like. All right, last pack. We're doing really well getting that silver, but let's see if we can get some Jordan action or some of those Toon Squad cards. All right, here we go with the Stick'em. Bugs Bunny, a great one for sure. One of the better ones we could get. There's Jordan with his buddy, the possible Jerry Krause lookalike. Who do we have here? That's Witch Hazel. Here we go with one of the scenes from the locker room. Oh, we got Bugs and Lola on the back. And there they are when they first met. Love at first sight. And there's the Toon Squad coming out. That was a lot of fun. So you can see probably from my background already, I switched it up with a lot of Space Jam paraphernalia, including, like we talked about last week in my interview, we talked about the Space Jam. So I got some Space Jams here to share a lot of the Space Jam figures from the original, including, of course, the Jordan Trio, Jordans, all kinds of fun stuff. We've got some of the Monstars. We even have some of the new stuff. We've got LeBron right behind me. We've got the new Lola Bunnies, because that's my daughter's favorite character. She has told me she doesn't know that her name is Lola. She just calls her the girl bunny. That's her favorite. We've also got some of the new Goon Squad. So lots of fun stuff to peruse in the background. Like I say, I'm always changing stuff around back there. So always take a look. And of course, got this big old Monstars jersey next to me, which is one of my favorites to rock during the summer. So lots of fun stuff back here. Marvin the Martian all around as well. Anyway, so those packs were a lot of fun. We didn't get those really big hits with the Jordan Toon Squad or the Jordan Silver Screen, but definitely did well. And I really like that Elmer Fudd and Wild Yosemite Sam. I keep wanting to call him Wile E. Coyote. Anyway, so I enjoyed those packs. I hope you had a lot of fun. And I heard that there is going to be, I think Upper Deck is doing kind of a Goodwin Championship type of set for Space Jam with some autos of some of the characters. There's rumor that there's going to be a LeBron auto in there, or some LeBron autos, but I'm expecting there's going to be a lot more from the voice and the actors, and there's also some other players in there from the Goon Squad, so some of those players might have autos in there, and who knows what could be in there, so those will be exciting. I'd also heard, this is all coming from the Wax Museum podcast from last week, so thank you, Kyle, for the info. From what I heard from him, that is supposed to be a retail exclusive set. So we'll see if we can get lucky and pick some of those up, and maybe we'll do a little bit of an opening, and I'm sure I'll get my daughter in on that. If we can find those at retail, which is not a guarantee. Finding some of this stuff was hard enough as it was. So, but this was a lot of fun. And question of the day for you is, who is your favorite character from both Space Jams? If you've already seen the new one, or if you've seen enough that you need to see who's your favorite from the new one coming out, let me know that. Or if it's one of the old characters that we had, whoever is your favorite. You might have even seen some of the stuff that I have out here, some of the players that actually performed as the Monstars: Charles Barkley, Muggsy Bogues, and Sean Bradley, just to name a couple. There's also Patrick Ewing and Larry Johnson, but I don't have any of their stuff to share. So let me know down in the comments, who is your favorite character from either Space Jam. And I can't really pick just one, but in all honesty, I really enjoy Bill Murray in that end scene and some of the stuff he did. So I thought he was a great addition. I wish that they had some toys of his. Maybe there were, and I just missed them. But that was a lot of fun. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully you enjoy the movie, and hopefully you will enjoy whatever my daughter's take is on who's better, Michael Jordan or LeBron James. So stay tuned for that. We'll see where we put that. Probably on TikTok, though, because she likes TikTok. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Hit that bell icon so you don't miss any videos in the future. New pack openings, looks into my PC, collector interviews, and the like, always dropping on Wednesdays, except when I have upload issues like I did last week, unfortunately. Sorry for that. Bonus content always dropping on Fridays. Thanks. We'll talk later.